Okay. Okay. Just getting myself composed and together. And yeah, I'm back once again. This time with more cursed trains as expected, but I have changed some of the rules. As you can clearly see here, I've added to the bottom left. On the bottom left, I said, do not suggest web pages or videos to see or comparisons to make unless I ask. And I'm going to be reserving those kinds of things for the end of streams from now on, in light of various instances from last stream. But hopefully this stream turns out a little bit better. But knowing me, what can go wrong obviously will go wrong. If I have any sense of indication. But with that out of the way, I guess we can just move on to the web browser. Oh, there's everybody. I should have known that the chat was acting up. Hold on a sec. Someone's not using English. Let me go fix that. Okay. But yes, hello, Fame. Hello, the Train Master, UPRR 4014, Amtrak Fan 19. Glad to see you're all here. I'm just going to find the tab. And, oh, hold on a sec. Let's go back to the page where I left off. Okay, so this is where we left off last time. Actually, was this last time? I forgot. But yeah, I wasn't able to post anything for last stream, so this is what I posted. I have a strange feeling maybe it was a repost, but I can't say with absolute certainty. I do have to say, though, that it is completely nuts that they were able to lay the tracks out like this to make this all possible. It was nice to see everybody, too. And what's Leon up to? Oh, boy. What did Percy do, bro? Bro. We have barely gone into this stream, and already I'm dead. Anyway. That is a skill issue and a half.
The Milwaukee Road.
Anyway. Franz the Fox Demon. Early Railroad We Burning Cars, Part 3, maybe? Approximately 1900 and 1905. Crude by today's standards, but interesting, Part 2. Okay, so it's a Part 2. I thought it was Part 3 for some reason. Another car used on the Chicago Great Western Railroad. Must be self-powered. Oh, no worries. The first 9 minutes, I was just kind of goofing around with the hyperlinks to share stuff. And yeah, we've got our Chicago Great Western here. I suspect this is a self-powered car, otherwise there wouldn't be this giant boiler here. The Tender with a Central Truck from USS Salem. And apparently this is real. And when I first saw it, I thought it was Photoshop. But then I found that someone bothered to make a full HO scale version of this. And I was able to find some other images at different angles of this tender. So yeah. Oh, okay. It's important to take note of. Let's see, J2, this T242T was in multiple derailments and caused it to lose most of its appliances. And here is a response, I'm assuming with a similar locomotive, or the same locomotive refurbished, I don't know. Oh, that's totally fine. VRoid Studio really made things a lot easier for me because you can just export it into the file formats needed for tracking software like VCFace. I should probably leave some links in the description. Hold on a sec. I'll go crack open a cold one. Yep, it's almost December. And I'm not looking forward to the end of the year. But only because I'm sick and tired of getting old. Like, if I was able to stay young forever, I'm pretty sure it didn't matter what year it was. But yeah. So yeah, let's see. VRoid Studio. Just copy this. Paste it here. And VCFace. Though admittedly, there are probably better applications now since VCFace first came out. Notice that people wasn't sensitive tree days. Do you know what happened? I have a strange feeling that I'm not able to interpret that. I'm assuming that phrase was dictated onto a mobile device or something. So I'm not exactly sure I can necessarily answer that question because I can't make heads or tails of it. If you're able to just type it out manually, that might make it easier for me to read. Anyway, moving on. Oh. Oh. From coffee. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna keep me awake. Like drinking coffee. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. But anyway, in the last week, what have I been up to? Final sessions of TMS. Matt Gaetz is no longer in the running for a confirmation to the head of the Department of Justice, which, in my opinion, is a good thing that he's not going to be there. And on Saturday, I got to play web fishing with Train of Thoughts in his live stream, and I was able to play play web fishing with Amedel over on her Twitch channel, which was great. Probably should have streamed both of those, but I don't know. I just didn't have enough spoons after Friday's stream to stream the next day. As they say, according to Spoon Theory. Just not enough emotional energy to get that done. But yeah. USS Salem says, the Magic School Bus illegally attaches itself to the back of an Amtrak passenger train. You don't say. But yeah, that is a weird image. And considering that the school bus has turned into a Wild West style locomotive before, I'm surprised it didn't do something similar here. Let's see, a reply. I don't care if it's magic, that's not something that would work. Literally happens this Monday. Oh, really? Interesting. But yeah. From AVRG AFT number 1 Reading 2101. Obviously, that's a repost right there. Oh. The Albion Lumber Company, number 5 from the Baldwin Locomotive Works. A 262T locomotive. Or at least I would think it would be a T locomotive, but I guess not. From Franz the Fox Demon, once again. Oh boy. Wait, this is 242T. Oh, built as a 262T for the California Northwestern Railway in number 34. It became the Northwestern Pacific Railroad 202, with side tanks retained when the tender was added in 1910, converted to wood burning for its assignment to the former Fort Bragg in Southeastern in 1912, converted back to oil in 1923, scrapped in 1937. Good. Let's keep it that way. Let's see. I don't know what the deal is, why there's so much latency in the chat, but at least I'm able to see everything that everybody's posted, which is good. Uh, hmm. Uh, I can certainly address all of those questions later. I should note that, again, in the rules, ever since what happened last week, I have changed the rules such that we do not suggest web pages or videos to see or comparisons to make unless I ask for them. And I will not ask for them until the end of stream, so just hold on to that for a moment. Birthday, that's gonna be next year. Already had mine a while back, so... Back to the web browser. Okay. I will take a note of that. But we have a very funny train with a very funny funnel. So we're going to have to go back over here to the picker wheel. Double check to make sure everything's on the wheel. And we'll be able to go straight away. Let me just make some adjustments here. Stupid ads. Scoot this up just a bit. Okay. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. I don't know how they are. Mainly because I don't even know who NC Spencer is. I'd have to go look it up. But I'm a pickle, Morty! So we're just going to hide that choice, and we are going to sneak by over here while I go make some adjustments. Just going to scoot on up here. Change the camera angle. I think it's supposed to be number 2. Oh, that sounds good. So let's bounce back over here to the Discord. But that sounds nice. Anyway, let me just bounce back over here. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I wish I was able to get that kind of stuff when I felt like it back in the day. But yeah, this is a goofy locomotive if I've ever seen one. Here it is from a different angle when it's in its previous wheel arrangement. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Trains changed everywhere, but nowhere to let them run. Ooh, this is weird. Mean Metal Mike. What do you got? Across Forth Bridge, Atlantic type engine for the North British Railways. I know. Save the suggestions for later. I will get to them. But yeah, this is a weird Atlantic locomotive if I've ever seen it. I don't know what it is about the 442s that have gotten a little soft spot in my heart. in the last decade or two. This one's from Blue E1 by 13, and oh boy, what on earth is this? Oh, hey Jess Keith, welcome to the stream. What was this? I have no idea what this is. It's just weird. Like the narrow gauge engines superimposed on standard gauge frames. Don't know how it works. There's a Roblox character thingamajig here, so this must be Roblox. But I can't unsee it. Republic Clanker. The 2-foot gauge 0440 compounds Malay locomotive from the Creek and Victor Railroad, or NGRR, or is it both? But yeah, I hope everybody's week has been going good so far. This is a goofy little goober, if we've ever seen one. If you had ever asked me the first time I saw this what I felt about it, I'd say thanks, I hate it, but he was just a little guy. He didn't do anything wrong. He's a good boy. Let's see, Jagalis. What do you got? The 440 hand cart. Oh, right, I forgot this was a thing. These days, though, normally they're a little bit nicer looking than this. But what makes this cursed, what makes this truly, truly cursed, is just how rusted out it is. That, and it might be leaded paint, I don't know. Oh, were those American chassis? These look like British chassis because they have the outside frame. And they have the buffers and the internal pistons and stuff like that. That was just my suspicion. 4014. Ooh, what's this? From Konmeng. So, what am I looking at here? I feel like this is a locomotive that's just being hauled around using extra spare trucks or bogies, rather, that were typically used for freighter passenger cars. And these are just a placeholder. And we got something down here to stop it from rolling away. And that's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm assuming this is going through maintenance or it's being scrapped and they needed a way to haul it around. Oh yeah, definitely. I think I mentioned British standard gauge. If only just standard gauge. Broadster, what do you got? The wooden bridge collapsed as a goods train passed over it. Utter chaos ensued. Oh. Ooh. And it didn't just collapse, it just kind of fell in on itself on the inside. That's kind of weird. Like, everything else about this bridge looks perfectly fine, because it's still up, but everything else underneath kind of fell through. Just kind of reminds me of those rope bridges in movies, how they just kind of split down the middle. June 1861. Alright, take care. Oh. You got me this good this time. Let's see. Republic Clanker. The NDM K27 Mud Hens. Well, I can't say it doesn't look like a chicken coop, at least at the cab. All the proportions are goofy, but I would expect nothing less from the NDM. Oh boy, man got the cylinder DLC, according to USS Salem, and I certainly agree, that is a lot of pistons. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 as far as I can tell. Unless the valves are hidden away somewhere, in which case it would be a 6-piston locomotive, which isn't likely. Okay, fair point. Fair point. By the way, is Gen 5 as good as Gen 4? I never got to check, and I haven't heard from Bronies in ages. Let's see what Brian's got. I have no idea what this is supposed to say. It's a bunch of stuff about the publisher. And I feel like I'm kind of missing something here. Obviously, this wheel arrangement is absolutely cursed. But someone illustrated this, and it looks bad. And they should feel bad for it. Oh no, we got ourselves another inspection loco, I think. Mean Metal Mike, how did you find this? Where did you find this? It's a 060 switcher, the likes of which I have never seen. Oh boy, oh boy. But that is another funny funnel because it's protruding through a roof, so... Off to the wheel! Round and around the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Hamter! Hamter. So we're just gonna hide that. Gonna head over to my community tab. You can clearly see I've been looking for curse trains to submit. So yeah, this is the search results I'm looking for. And hopefully it's playing. Is it playing? Looks like it. Okay. So we're just gonna get jump scared by Hamter for a little bit and just kind of go from there. Oh, what was that for the Indonesian railways? I can't say. I'd have to go back. This one? Yeah, this is... It's just burning off the excess fuel and carbon out of the exhaust pipes here. Definitely cursed in my opinion, but I wasn't sure if it was as egregious as some of the stuff that I just posted yesterday. But yes, thanks to Mean Metal Mike for this weirdo. Does that only have... yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not just coal-fired locomotives that do this. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so much video footage of it, too. I don't think I've seen that before, but if you're able to post it onto the Discord, feel free. Because yeah, we are at Train of Thoughts Discord looking at cursed trains. Go check out his channel on YouTube. You can see it when you search for Train of Thoughts or at Train Facts Guy. Check out his Twitter at Train Facts Guy as well if you haven't already. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I'm trying to wonder, what are the terms for Discord? Is it 13 minimum, or is it 13 minimum without parental consent? Because if you're able to sign up for earlier using parental consent, then you should be good. But I have to go check the terms because I don't necessarily recall the details of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check. See, Eureka Hill #1 Shea Wreck from July 29th, 1915.
Hamter.
According to Franz the Fox Demon, from the Deb Phillips collection. Ooh, I don't know how it rolled over like that. Oh, the closer I look at it, the worse it gets. It's completely unrecognizable. Like, I don't even know where to begin. And then we got this one from Smackamations. Cursed looking engine in a cursed position. Oh no, Step. Loco, what are you up to? Get back from there. But at least it's still in one piece. And then the editor adds Luffy in post. Yes, Step Loco. Screenshot of trains on the Steam page for the game Foxhole. I think I heard that game before. But this is from Steam Team, and I think my only qualm with these locomotives, which are supposed to be truncated to make them look cute, is the size of the smoke box. Because the smoke box is too big. The boiler should be further up here, along with the smokestack. But yes, very small trains. Oh, not this one again. Union Pacific 440 Camelback. Ooh, from the Rogers Locomotive Works. Yeah, I know the Rogers Locomotive Works are good. They made the Leviathan and the Jupiter and that sort. But I was not expecting them to make this, in all honesty. I don't know why you'd need a Camelback. But what would I know? But it's got some funny decorations on the top, so that kind of looks funny, so off to the wheel. One VTuber, one jar. Yeah,
The Milwaukee Road.
real Milwaukee Road moments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to try to make some adjustments here. Activate jar. Okay, moving on. I'm in a real pickle now. A pickle jar, that is. Mean Metal Mike, what do you got? I don't think I've seen that video yet. I should probably take a look. So yeah, this is a Ugandan 264 tank engine with a coupler arrangement that I'm not too familiar with. And it's kind of weird, but not the weirdest thing, because I think the Japanese had a similar wheel arrangement for the C11 and C12 locomotives. I think what's weird is just the headlamp, which is kind of out of place, and the length. Oh no, not the Southern Pacific uh merger with the whatchamadoozit. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm trying to remember what the merger was originally supposed to be. Southern Pacific and was it Northern Pacific? I don't know. But yes, yes, the H8ST locomotive in the livery of the never realized SPSF Railroad, a merger between the Santa Fe and Southern Pacific that never existed. Why does this actually slap? I'm not so sure, it just kind of looks like the Ronald McDonald train if it was in the UK. But yeah, Southern Pacific, Santa Fe. A weird merger that never really came completely to fruition, if I recall. But yeah. Not gonna lie, it's kind of fire. So, Republic Clanker. Got ourselves classic reposts. I think this has a reheater or something. Got another funny funnel. Double funny funnels. And, come on, these are all reposts. Get out of here with that. I don't even think it's worth spinning the wheel over this. And I don't know why The text disappeared in the live chats, but yes, funny funnel. Durher. I swear I need to clarify the rules. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run out of options. Egg! Egg. Let's see, I think I'm just gonna hide that choice, and I'm just going to disappear for a sec while I go make some adjustments. Okay, that's better. So yeah, let's see. Jackalis, what do you got for me? For the non-Americans, this is a GP30 elongated and given an SD40-2 frame and trucks. I wasn't planning to ask why, but okay. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I have to make one more adjustment. Settings, general settings, camera angle, custom 1. Okay, that's better. There we go. Now then. So what do we have here? Oh. Oh. Why does this look like it's from a familiar train shop I've been to? So this is what it's supposed to look like. This is it now. Feel old yet? But yeah, that's weird. This is weirder. Like, I don't even know where to begin with this. Some railway museum in Canada made faux steam locomotives out of their railway speeders. From USS Salem. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I swear, some people just have too much spare time on their hands. Also, how does it navigate turns? Like, there's so much space between here and here and here and here, and it doesn't look like it hinges around at this point. I won't deny that. But yeah, this is super duper cursed. Not sure if it counts as a funny funnel, even though it's technically fake. Let's see, Franz the Fox Demon says the Kennecott Corporation train wreck at Magna Mill in Bingham Canyon, Utah, December 30th, 1952. Okay, so this is the yard. Here's the... Oh, here's the mess. Oh, no. Apparently not. Oh, boy. It just kind of smushed it together there. Utah coal route. Oh, boy. I have many questions, and I will get no answers. Yeah, I could imagine. Anyway, oh, Denny B. I have a strange feeling I'm quite familiar with the San Bernardino train wreck. That's the one where they didn't have enough braking and motive power to the train, so it became a runaway train when they were trying to stop it around the San Bernardino area. It derailed on a sharp turn, and everything was fine. Well, sort of. You know what I mean. Like, there was a derailment and there was issues, and that was a disaster. I don't remember if there was a fire there, but what I do know is that when everything was said and done and they cleaned everything up, they double checked to make sure that a fuel line that was running parallel to the tracks hadn't ruptured. And ironically, in the process, they damaged that pipe when they were looking for it to make sure it was okay. And it would eventually gush out fuel and cause a huge fiery explosion. Just completely bonkers that happened. Oh, not that one. I think that's a different disaster. Anyway, oh, Denny B. Whoa, how did this happen? Yeah, that's a good question.
Hamster.
Even an epic fail can become an epic win if it's weird enough. Jackalis, what do you got? Oh my, what the actual is this? Jackalis, no, no, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bruh, bruh, no, you can't do this. Look how they massacred my boy. Yep, LNN, just like new. It does vaguely seem familiar, but I don't know. It's cursed all around. A true abomination. Let's see. This figure depicts a device to prevent sparks and embers from falling on the train itself and on the surrounding lands and buildings, but also promoting more complete combustion of the fuel. And this is a classic repost, if I've ever seen one, with a funny funnel. Not exactly sure if it's going to be worth spinning the wheel over because it's been beat to death. Not necessarily sterling, the locomotive here, because you can see in the cross section that there's an axle running through here and some extra wheels in the back, so it's technically a 440 because we got the axle here and the axle here. It's just not as obvious. But yeah, I know it's a repost, but I spun for the previous repost, so whatever. I'm gonna have to change the rules next time around. Furry mode activate! Yeah? So we're just gonna hide that choice. I'm just going to mosey on back down into the void. Just gonna slap this on here. Okay. Okay, okay. The rules for the wheel and when it gets spun. Okay. Let's see. Jackalis posted yesterday, Hawthorne is crazy, bruv. Skull emoji. Oh, right, I forgot. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this is on 30. It's O scale, but it's narrow gauge. And that is from the Confederate set. I don't know why they made a Confederate set. I'm surprised the... Like I said, I still don't know. Especially considering I don't know how much is available as DLC. But yeah, this is weird. But it could have been weirder. I'm just surprised I don't see the locomotive here. Ah, yes. Here is the stuff I posted yesterday. That is a lot of words. But yes, hi, Chris Claudio Molina. Welcome to the stream. And this is what I posted. It's what the boom. And this is the kind of stuff I was looking at that was far superior than what was shown previously over on that Indonesian railway photo. And of course, we wouldn't be complete without
The Milwaukee Road.
And here's another fireworks show.
hamster,
And this one's even more heavy duty. Ain't no gas in them, yeah. And then we get this one from CSX, and this one from Norfolk Southern, which I would expect nothing less from Norfolk Southern. And of course, Canadian National, because why not? Okay, take care. Assuming you're not kidding this time. I don't know. But yeah, we got the BNSF here. And here's a Union Pacific. It was kind of hard to showcase it because it's in the dark, but you can see some of the reflective paint, and you can see the bright exhaust afterburn. Oh, and apparently there was a German locomotive that had the same issue. That would be nice. It's a good suggestion to check out the Railroad Museum. Anyway, Union Pacific G-Tels are a series of turbine electric locomotives built by Alco GE and General Electric from 1952 to 61, operated from 1952 to 1970. I think that's not a coincidence that it's 1970. Wasn't there an oil crisis around that point?
hamster,
But yeah, this is from Franz the Fox Demon. They stopped running these because the Bunker C fuel oil was too expensive. But yeah, here's a cutaway drawing of the gas turbine that was tested by the Union Pacific. Here's a B unit, along with a fuel tender. And here it is from a different angle. Different angle, different angle. Ooh, it looks kind of scuffed here. Just buff out that dirt and dust. And here it is again. And here's a different version that I don't recall seeing. Because usually when I think of the gas turbine electric locomotives, I think of the Bo configuration and not the Coco wheel configuration. Because these are the Coco wheel arrangements. And I don't remember that being a thing. But apparently it is. And the weirdest part is that, of course, these used to be steam turbine electric locomotives instead of gas turbine. Anyway, let's see what Odini B is up to. Which ride you pulling up in? Ooh. Oh, right, this one. Catenary wire maintenance. And then there's this goofy monorail here. Just how the actual people think of these things is beyond me. And then there's this. I wish I could say this was a novelty, but many people have made stuff like this, apparently. And of course, we got some of the classics. Here's a snowblower. Ooh, and the fire truck. And I don't think I've seen this one before. And it's even weirder still. Does it have transmission from the engine all the way to the back? Because there's tracks here, and those tracks aren't going to be able to efficiently roll without some introduction of energy of some sort, be it from mechanical transmission or otherwise. But yeah, a lot of these are, unfortunately, reposts. Weird Pennsylvania Railroad electric locomotives from Mean Metal Mike. Ooh, yeah, that is weird. That is very weird. And And that is saying a lot considering some of the stuff I've seen in the past. Yeah, it's fair. The electrification vehicle was for maintenance or whatever. Maintenance of way vehicle, that's what it is. Road to rail conversion. Anyway, so we have seen everything here, which means it is now time for suggestions. I know a lot of people had suggestions previously. Say now or forever hold your peace. Yes. Oh, yes. Right. Right. Let's go check out Jacket Jail Fries. Let's see. Community tab. Let's scroll down. Ooh. Okay, so this is from last week. Oh, he made a video too. Oh boy. Railroads on Roblox is age restricted now. The engine I made in the game shall rest in peace. Rest in peace, chuggability. It's my birthday! I'll go play the F3X game I was built in. Join error. Error has occurred. Please close the client and try again. No! So yeah. Sorry, it's not age restricted. I just got an HTTP error. Why is it age restricted? I don't know. Allows the engines built. Never mind. Gotta fix my app. Yeah, I just checked the comments for this one. And here we just have Potato. He's a really useful engine. Indeed he is. Cause a Brad's wants to meet Stevie. Brad? Is this Brad? B for Brad? Stevie. T. Or rather, quote, Stevie T. Burger engine. Dan is a diesel with 6 large wheels and an orange striped front. But yeah, this is a goofy train. For some reason, I thought this was a potato, but apparently it is a hamburger, or should I say...
hamburger.
Oh, yeah. Alright, alright. So, Benny Boys Discord, Cursed Trains. What have I missed? Cursed Western Pacific F40PH. Is this for real? Gotta go check it out. Oh, right, right, the video. Future Collectibles, Athearn Genesis. Let's see, let's see. I see a lot of Western Pacific locomotives here, but I don't see the one in the image for some reason, and I'm not sure why.
Hamster.
Where on earth is it? Why is it so hard for... Oh my gosh, that image. No, 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 no. It's a video. Go back. Go back. Let's see. Open image in new tab. Oh, that is a very tiny image, unfortunately. But yeah, that's super duper weird. I was not able to verify if this is real or not, But it is quite impressive if it was a Photoshop. What's worse, British Rail Class 252 or APTE? Oh, yes, one moment, one moment. Train of thought, hours of silence, videos. Let's go back to videos. So yeah, there was the November 13th meme. We got I Found Brad and Nicholas's birthday. I thought this was funny.
Come on, B, is that Brad? Is that Brad? Here, phone, I found Brad. B for Brad. What the f?
Well, okay, not gonna lie, that one's actually kind of busting a lot more.
Hello there, I am back again. It's been like 2 years, but today is my birthday. This day, on November 22nd or 21st, whatever, I was born 10 hours before. I won. I did it. Win. Thank you for coming again. But Nicholas, it's actually not your birthday because today's the 22nd and your birthday's on the 21st.
Hamster.
Can someone get this camera?
So, which one was I supposed to replay? Was it the I Found Brad one, or was it the Nicholas's birthday? Because in all honesty, both were interesting posts. Oh, the Brad one, yeah. Okay.
Come on, B, is that Brad? Is that Brad? Here, phone, I found Brad. B for Brad. What the f?
But yeah, that is a good point. So, back to Benny Boy's Discord. Oh, you didn't text your... You know, you don't need to have every last comment actually showcased. And I think actually...
Come on,
okay.
B, is that Brad? Is that Brad?
It was funny.
Here, phone,
Okay,
I found
okay,
Brad.
so I
B for
looked at your
Brad.
comment.
What
I'm
the
not sure why that's important. Because you're able to chat right here, and you're in the chat right now, live! You know? It's much more noticeable and noteworthy here than just in some comment section somewhere. But with that out of the way, I should be able to bounce back here. Of course, we got our classic post of
The Milwaukee Road.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with that, gentleman. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Cursed Beach Ball Heritage Unit MTA Charger. Yeah, that's weird. Blanky Baby's First Climax logo. Oh boy, from Lego Master. Oh. Ooh, that is weird. That is very weird. And that's from last week. Also last week. Also last week. Okay. So, there was a suggestion earlier about the British Rail class. $252. Which I would like to get some images of this, please. Oh, right. Wait, didn't I get that question answered last week? Yeah, I that's fair, that's fair. I'm sure they will be back. But yeah, this is one ugly, if I've ever seen one. And then there was what was the other one? The APTE. Which was also an ugly mother. And I don't know, I feel like it's a toss-up. Like, they're both cursed in their own right. And apparently Rapido Trains has 2 different liveries for this. So yeah, I think I might be able to double check earlier what yeah, train disaster. Sometimes known as the Duffy Street incidents, a combination of 2 separate but related incidents that occurred in San Bernardino. The runaway train derailment on 1989 and the subsequent failure of the Kalnev pipeline, a petroleum pipeline adjacent to the tracks, which was damaged by earth-moving equipment during crash cleanup. Yeah, I was right about that. There was a fuel line or pipeline that got broken. British Rail class. Oh, Xander Tenure. You just registered on me. Welcome to the stream. So let's see. The British Rail class 37. I have typed it wrong. So yeah, that is a class 7. I was gonna say it's pizza time, but I don't think I have the audio for that. Do I? I do not. I need to fix that. But yeah, that's weird. And let's see, UAC train. Oh, turbo train. First gas turbine powered trains enter service. Yeah, I think the British Rail Class 252 is worse in my opinion. Because this one has kind of grown on me a bit, even though it's ugly as sin. Oh, my timestamps say that it is 4:54 p.m. in my time zone. And it should say so in the chat up above me. I didn't know they had an Amtrak livery for this. Curious. Yeah, the Class 37 is worse than the Turbo Train. And that's kind of saying a lot.
Hamster.
Yeah, it's definitely evening. Sundown was probably about an hour ago, I want to say. But I can't say that with absolute certainty. Back to the Train of Thought Discord. But yeah, that should be about it for now. Wrong spot. Okay, so December's around the corner, and I wanted to know if there was something special I could do. And the first thing that came to mind was going off and returning to a game I used to play, the desktop version of, at least. But now that I have the mobile version, I should be able to kind of enjoy it all with you. Using some shenanigans on my computer. Yes, I think that's a very valid point, Xenotinir. Your opinion is valid.
The Milwaukee Road.
But yeah, so the plan was in December to catch up on all the levels that I had not played in the desktop version because they weren't available in the desktop version, and instead played them on the mobile version of Conduct This. And I really needed to catch up on that really badly, and I wanted to play that and share that experience with you. But the problem is, I know all of you have different schedules for when winter break starts, whether you're at university or basically down to preschool, or if you're actually working. Because I know some of you will be busy for part of December and not busy for other parts of December. Yeah, I think maybe the logo threw me off. I don't know. But what I do know is that I really wanted to get your thoughts on when you'd be best available to watch those kinds of things. Like, I imagine the last 2 weeks of December, everybody's available to watch me play. Yes. Happy early Christmas to you as well. Now, what I was trying to say is, I assume that the last 2 weeks of December, everybody's going to be available, right? Yes or no? Yeah, I wanted to make absolutely sure because I didn't want to interrupt any. Oh, okay. I didn't want to interrupt anybody's like cramming for finals for the end of the semester. Because I remember back in university all the way down to, I want to say, middle school, like there was always a bunch of midterms and stuff that I needed to take care of, and papers that were due, and a bunch of other things before the winter break. And I wanted to make sure that everybody was able to enjoy it uh, un, uh, unobstructed by very important academic obligations or work obligations or some combination thereof, you know? So, seems like the majority of you are able to be available at that point in time. Let me see the A1 Terrier. Come on, load faster. A1 Terrier. Yeah, I kind of don't like it. But I can certainly see why people certainly can and do. I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel as bad about it as I did before. Like it's an acquired taste. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who was able to stop by. Go check out Train of Thought's Discord. Go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe to that. Go check out his Twitter and follow him there. The only other question I could think of is, should I stream at the usual afternoon times during the last 2 weeks of December, or should I do it in the middle of the day? Because I know that maybe some of y'all have arrangements with family and stuff, and I don't want to interrupt that. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Anyway, videos and streams are only made possible through the contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. If you haven't already, go check out the links in the description where you'll be able to see everything. Oh yeah, I know. I'm getting to it. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, put the notifications on. If you're financially able to, don't forget to become a channel member or a patron at patreon.com, or leave a super chat or donate directly through the Stream Elements links in the description down below. I want to thank you all for stopping by. I will see you in the next one, and until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.